Hi guys, welcome to yet another episode of This is Life podcast where you get to listen,
relate,
learn,
and love.
Today, it's all about roommates, roomies.
Have you ever lived with a person?
Have you ever had a roommate? What was it like?
How did you even choose the roommates?
So now, because
and why did you have the roommates?
Okay. Why did you have the roommates?
Yeah, why did you have the roommates?
And what is there something you are looking for when
you decided to cohabit?
Hey, cohabiting, my lord. So because Alice has had a roommate before.
Roommates, actually.
Tell us about it.
Okay. We're talking about roommates. First of all, I have never willingly chosen to have a roommate.
Mm-hmm.
It was circumstantial. I was just joining the university, and I did not know any better.
But it's true because I also thought of it.
Yeah.
If I had thought of doing something when I was in first year, it could have saved me a lot right now where I am.
See?
So I get it when you say
I did not know any better. So I had to apply for a hostel accommodation. And that time, it was this COVID-19 season. I really can't remember. It was after.
It was post,
post. So we still had some reservations, some online classes, masks sometimes. And then the hostel I applied for, we were sharing 4 people, 4 girls. So I had roommates.
3 roommates.
3 roommates.
Yeah.
At first it was really nice because you're getting to know each other. Plus I am loud, so it was easier to relate. I'm loud when I want to be, so it was easier. And then go to a point where I could not take their casualness. Wacha nikupe story.
Tell me.
Actually, I was telling a friend today the same thing.
And what I realized, I don't know. Okay, I saw someone had tweeted or something. I think it was a tweet or something.
Yeah.
Men love tea more than ladies.
I also saw the same.
Oh, you saw?
I saw.
Yeah.
Mnajifanya. I think it's true.
The men
I have been
men love
like friends
tea more.
with.
Yeah.
Yeah, like you.
I know.
And others.
Me, I don't like tea.
You know.
I like coffee.
Okay, so I would get some snacks. I just put there where they can all see because we had respected each other's property. Until it got to a point where nikawachia hivyo 2 snacks for a weekend. I used to go home every weekend, like home now to my mom every weekend. And then that one Monday, narudi kwa room, hakuna snacks, juice yangu, biscuits yangu na keki yangu zimeenda wapi? Nikaona tu
for the community.
Nikaona maybe they were hungry. Nikawacha. I said nothing. Then I bought others. But I think it's because every time I used to take when they are there, I would share.
Wait, where were you keeping them in the open? Was it like in a wardrobe or on the bed or on the table?
On the table, the table near me.
Okay.
Yes.
Okay.
Because I did not find it fit to put them in the cupboard.
Okay.
The closet.
Oh.
Actually, there was no closet.
Was there any? You didn't have like.
They were deckers.
Okay.
So 2 of them.
Huh. Okay. So you bought.
I bought again. Now this time they did not wait for the weekend. You know, I used to go to the office normally. So nikitoka kwa hostel asubuhi, nitarudi jioni. Because I go for my classes and then I go to the office. So this particular day, I have woken up, I have shared the snacks, and then I have left. Coming back in the evening, juice iko quarter.
Aye.
That would piss me off.
I can imagine.
Now at this particular point, I started feeling bad.
You started feeling angry.
Angry, bad, disrespected. Then now, because of the COVID season, we were studying in a hybrid manner, physical and online classes. So there was some time we were first years and fourth years were in school, and then the second and third years are studying online full time.
Wow.
So we were half the semester we're studying online, half the semester physical. So when it was our turn, first years, to go full time online, I went to live with a lady we were working with for a few months. I was about to mention names, and I remembered, I went to live with her. Now here, the problem was, I could not live there for free. Imagine somebody hosting you and you're not paying a dime.
No, you can't.
You can't.
You can't.
So we started with, you will pay water bills and I will pay the house rent. Okay. So I was paying the water bills. Then it got to a point when she was like, this house rent, do you think you can take care of it this time?
Things get tough.
Yep.
I can imagine.
I cannot. So I started to house hunt.
Your own space now.
My own space. What should be more expensive, but I wouldn't mind. I don't know why. The mentality.
I think from my side, I can't imagine.
You can't imagine what?
Having a roommate. I wouldn't want.
Okay, yeah, you wouldn't want.
You were saying siwezi taka.
Yes, siwezi taka.
Having a roommate.
Why? Let's start with why. What's the fear behind having a roommate?
I think there are some standards. Even live alone. I think from the perspective of getting bills done, it's okay.
Yeah.
But some specific standards,
like
cleanliness, I can't compromise.
You can just find someone who has the same cleanliness values as you.
Now, I don't know someone who is the same of my level.
Maybe even better.
Wait. I don't know someone of my level who has the same level of standards.
Are you sure?
No, wait.
Okay, fine.
Wait.
Sorry.
I'm trying to
rephrase.
There's something at the end there that I want to add, but like in Ekuji, I don't know someone with the same level standard, the same levels of standards of cleanliness that I know wants to have a roommate.
Oh,
you get it?
I get it.
So I know there are people with the same standards and everything, but still also I value my space because my space is my growth.
You can grow together.
No.
They will eat your food.
No, but they actually imagine having a roommate and everything, and then you see my Colgate.
Yeah.
My Colgate, you have to start it from the bottom. So someone comes to my space aanze kutumia kutoka hapo katikati. No.
But see, you will have two Colgates. Imagine you'll have to compromise some things.
Now that you're mentioning of that,
you will have to compromise.
You're making me think of having a roommate. But
you will save bills.
Yeah, I know. But have you?
Have I what?
You should also consider.
I can't. Let me tell you, there's something wrong with girls. Because I have seen my friends. I have seen my friends actually last semester. They lived together for only one semester. Hata hawakumaliza kukaa pamoja. This one went their way, this other one went their way.
Wakatoka hostel.
Hata ikuwa hostel, like they rented outside.
So one of them alibaki ama?
No, wakahama. Wote wakatoka.
What was the need of?
I know.
Wow.
I don't know. Like when you're deciding to live together, you sit down and you plan, like you will be getting this for shopping. I'll be getting this. This is the house bills. This is your space. This is my space. This is how I like things done. Until Mark, I go home and I bring rice. And then you were supposed to get something else, potatoes. And then you don't.
Yeah.
So I have to top up. You understand?
Yeah.
I feel bad. Or it was your turn to cook,
But you don't want to.
but you don't want to cook. It was your turn to wash the dishes, but you don't want to. And again, it can't be so official, so formal.
True.
Lakini tena siwezi shinda ni mimi peke yangu nafanya hiyo kazi eti juu upendi.
I think it's...
You know why I like my space?
I also like my space.
I like my space because this is why I am anti-roommates until like circumstances force you, which is okay. Yeah. Because one, I don't have to explain to anyone the kind of food I like. I don't have to wake up at to put I don't know which ringtone because it will wake you up vibaya. You know, it's difficult to live with someone.
Having a roommate also means understanding their perspective as well. That's the problem. No.
What have you thought about the perspective bit?
Unless it's a life partner.
No, if you can't live with a roommate right now, do you think
a life partner is a roommate?
No, a life partner is a life partner.
No,
it's a housemate. It's a house, not a room.
Life.
Whatever. But I wouldn't want to call my husband.
A roommate.
Hey, roommate. No way. No, you've even made me forget what I was about to say.
You wanted to say?
I was about to say the privacy that even comes with bringing friends. When you have a roommate, you can't just bring your other friends to the house without consulting them. You can't just have sleepovers.
True.
Maybe they don't like people in their house and you like people in your house.
I think I've ever had a situation where two of my friends they were roommates.
Yeah.
So I always go to, so I knew one of them before I knew the other. So when I knew the first one, his home became my, is it escape? My escape, my safe space.
Yeah.
Then, and it's until like some few months later that I realized the two were roommates. So now, it's men, so out of that we just became, so both the three of us became friends. And I think now it reached to a point whereby I will now understand, even if I'm going there for like even some few hours to just have my safe space and everything, do my own things and everything, I will understand when someone tells me toka nje kidogo. So I think it's also understanding privacy on one end, respecting someone else on the other side. So having a roommate, but it'll take a lot of work.
You know, it's the same as living as a family. You see, the same way you argue with your mom, you argue with your siblings. It is the same way with living with someone. And I think that's why people just are in conflict, even if you're married, even with life partners.
Even if you're my sister.
Yes.
If you're my brother.
Because you're trying to accommodate another full-grown person with their already full-grown morals and habits into your life. And you are not raised the same way. This is the problem. You are not raised the same way.
Oh, despite being in the same...
Yes.
True. Never thought of that in that perspective, but it's true.
I like going home on weekends for just a few days. Because I know then, Mom, my brother will be so good. It will be meaning
they have missed you.
They have missed me. Yeah. I have missed them. So it's just, things are flowing very well. But if I dare stay for a week,
trouble
in
paradise.
my brother will do something that I won't like, or I will do something that he won't like, or my mom will start seeing that I'm doing something wrong, and I wouldn't want that.
True.
And that's unavoidable. Now imagine living with another stranger. Or how best can you, if you were to have a roommate, if push comes to shove and mark circumstances force you to have a roommate, what are the things you look for? Okay, first cleanliness.
Cleanliness, of course. Number 2, it's that bit of privacy. I'm willing to compromise like I'm willing to get out of my own way to respect your privacy. You should do the same.
Define privacy in this matter.
Privacy, just as you've said, having sleepovers with friends, inviting friends over. Maybe you have what? A life partner to be or something.
Oh, wrongly exile hapa.
What is exile?
Guys, you know we had this debate
What
before
is
this
exile?
episode.
Exile.
This guy does not know what exile is.
Exile means...
I mean, and you're in campus. No, I want you to look at it in the campus mentality. Not exile, your dictionary.
Exile as a student.
Yeah.
Expulsion.
As a comrade.
Expulsion.
I give up. I can't. Just tell him what it is.
As a comrade.
Comment
what
there.
do you mean? What do you mean?
Oh, please. Okay, proceed.
Okay. Yeah, I think those are the things I'd look for when I'm looking for maybe a roommate. When things are on the rough side. So, yeah. Those are just but a few. But it will also mean that I need to also understand, and you need to also understand the perspective or the stakes that are in between. Because if you just like, you can't just accommodate someone.
You're not accommodating.
It's also like having a roommate. At first, it's like accommodation. Accommodation in terms of now you have to understand what this person likes, what they don't like, and everything. So if you get to a point of understanding what this person likes, what they don't like, what they do, what they don't do, as in those nitty-gritties and everything. Once you get to understand them, it's better off than just telling someone, you come. You can come and stay for as long as you like.
Yeah.
Or you tell someone, just come for
the weekend.
No, not the weekend. This thing, I'm looking for that word. Until you get back on your feet. Hey, that's bad. That's bad. Someone now I even remember we were when we had a mentorship, and someone came into we had a speaker, and he came in he told us that in the States you can't just accommodate someone in your own space if they don't have something in return.
Yeah.
Like, you can't go out looking for cash or for food or just for a way to survive, then you are there sleeping. I think now that's what happened even at home, where I used to sleep after high school.
Yeah.
Hey, I slept until now it became a problem at home, where it was now push and pull.
You cannot be sleeping the whole day, Mark.
Yes.
You cannot be doing this. If I was to have a roommate again, not willingly this time, first I look at their beliefs, religious beliefs. I don't want to have someone we're not aligning spiritually, because that I cannot compromise. You don't have to be like deep. You are Raika, is those Rimasaika and all that, speaking in tongues. But at least let's all agree there's a God and we both believe in him, and it's okay to pray. Yes, that. And of course the cleanliness bit.
Yeah.
And I would also like someone who likes to cook, because I don't.
That's why I was to say this earlier. I'd rather sleep hungry alone.
Yeah, it's better to sleep hungry alone.
We can't sleep hungry, both of
You
us.
can't. I also like someone who is more calm than me. Because if we both come out strongly, we'll always be fighting in that room.
I think,
And because I know I don't know how to give up.
I think your roommate is a life partner. Your idea of a roommate is a life partner. The future husband.
No, it can be a girl.
Men love to cook, by the way. So
Yeah, I know, but it can be a girl.
you should be speaking to the camera.
No, I think that's it.
Speak to the camera in front and tell them.
And they're respectful.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
I think that's it. But it's not like I have not met people who we can like live with. Like I can live with Sharon.
Yeah.
You know Sharon. She's calm. Does she like cooking? I'm not sure. But she's we can complement each other.
Both sleep hungry.
We can both sleep. Yeah, we can both sleep hungry. That's good. But the thing is, when you live with someone, it's easier for you to be in conflict and to be enemies. But if you're just seeing each other once a week and maybe sleepovers once a week, that builds the connection.
It builds the connection.
But if it's every day, Mark.
Now, in a few minutes, can we touch on in the dating world? It started out this song. It started off as close friends and everything. So it started off as close friends.
Yeah.
Then kidogo, the love gets more and everything. Is it gets more?
Love depends.
It depends.
Whatever,
it depends. And they start like coming over and everything. So it's not a sleepover anymore.
Yeah.
They stay for 2 days, 3 days.
How old are these people?
It's the same age.
Okay.
Let's assume it's the same age or something.
Let's assume it's our age.
It's our age group.
Our age group. Okay.
So from 3 days, they go to their place, they come back, 4 days, can go back, 5 days.
Yeah, that's not.
So at that point, do you think you're building understanding, living with someone else, or what do you think about it?
I am anti-cohabiting for romantic relationships at this age. For our age group, people will kill me for saying this. But I am. You know why?
Okay, it's the age that is
It's the age that is limiting me.
Okay.
Because Mark,
Also me, it's age.
if you start living with your boyfriend or your girlfriend at this age, you won't tell me you're not doing what married people do. You're technically married.
Yeah, true.
You're basically married.
Even in the constitution,
when you live for
I can't remember clearly it's which article or chapter. Maybe we'll list it up somewhere here. So it states if you live with someone more than 6 months, you're basically married.
Now imagine you're married when you're 20. You're living with someone doing wife duties to a boyfriend.
No.
Imagine coming back from a class and then now the girlfriend is asking, "Leo tunakula nini? Uko na mia?" No, man.
No.
Why are you living together? In
okay.
a romantic setup, don't.
Let's conclude by saying,
Yes.
for that scenario, unless, okay, from in my own perspective, then I'd say, when it reaches at that time, we should be well off.
And you should be looking like doing it for marriage. Like it's someone you're seeing yourself marrying.
Yeah.
If I'm to move in with someone later, of course, it's someone who it's someone who I see myself. I see myself spending the rest of my life with them.
Yeah. So as per now, you enjoy your space.
As per now, I enjoy my space. If push comes to shove, my roommate has to be a girl. Yes. And even if it's a gent, it's not someone I am romantically involved with.
True.
Yes. But we have been talking about bad things.
Wow. No, that bit. I'm not thinking of it as you've talked of, even if it's a gent. So now I'm thinking having a roommate, a platonic roommate.
Yeah, you can. I think
gender.
you can. It has never happened.
It can happen.
Can you? Okay, I've seen it in movies.
Okay. Can you?
I've seen specifically this series called The Bold Type.
The Bold Type.
Yeah.
Okay. I haven't watched it.
There's this journalist who has a roommate who is a gent, and it's purely platonic. I do think it's possible.
But
okay.
Yes.
It is possible.
I see how you're tweaking. I know, yes. It can't.
It can.
In Kenya, it can't.
Okay, maybe in this setup. But if you, that's conflicting. Let's not discuss about that.
It's really
this is a whole new topic. Cyrus is telling us to finish this.
Can you? So.
No, I was saying we have just talked of the bad. Some facts about having a roommate is the company and the safety. Even with my 3 roommates back in campus, first semester, half of it actually, it felt nice having people to converse with. They're telling me how their day was, their experience, comforting experiences. I will share my troubles, help each other with some cash.
They're also building some kind of social connection.
Yes, it's nice. It's nice knowing people, because anytime we meet in the streets of Kenyatta University, I'm like, how are you doing? Such things. Every time I meet with this other one that I lived with for a couple of weeks after the hostel issue, we are very close, because we have I understand her in a way not most people would do because I've lived with her. So it's good to having your person.
Well, true. And some of them, I tend to realize or tend to think, if you have someone who at the end of it all you get to understand everything about them, then you also build some kind of a confidence with them.
You do.
So you basically not alone in everything. It's someone who you can be able to talk to, share one or two.
It's good.
It's not everything from the bad perspective.
But it's good. Apart from the saving the expenses bit and sharing costs, there's also the partnership and friendship and connection that comes with it, and knowing how to live with people before you live with your life partner later. It's like practice. Trailer ya marriage.
Life partner unasikia.
Okay, guys, tell us as we wind up. Tell us what you look for in a roommate if you were to have one, or if you have one, and how you solve conflicts and how you live together. And
would you have a platonic roommate of the opposite gender?
Yeah, is it possible?
And also, please tell me what exile means.
Yeah, please do tell him.
What is exile? Just tell me.
Guys, till next time. Don't forget to like, subscribe, share, and comment. Yes. So, Done? Bye.
Cheers.